Oh my god. Can't see that. You can't see the equipment. Then I don't look professional. How am I doing today? Just waiting to die, brother. Other than that, things are alright. Red is on. Is it bedtime already? Get your ass to sleep, Walrus. Let's take this character. I asked in general, not with the game. Yeah, that's what I was answering. That's what I was doing. Let's take this rat. Sometimes I feel like I relate to this rat, chasing after cheese, never quite being able to get it. This is crap. I'm actually gonna take cutting class. I don't like cutting class, but I don't like berserker either, so I don't like balloon. Good morning, Junglu. Drawing cards is nice. I like Bat Rider. These cards are not great. Oh mama, give me that Livewire Lance. Genzi, I hope you get access to the stuff today. You know what stuff I'm talking about, the good stuff. Well, I wanted the Reaper for the class. That being said, I love information. Very fun. Not as good as I thought it would be. Seems to let me down more often than not. But we got more picks to get more weapons. Very happy to get the dragon here. We're either getting pure dog shit or a good dragon, so we will take that. Wow, I won all three. Another information's kind of cute. I think we just take the raider. The weapon's cool, but again, 2 weapons in our first 7's kind of dicey. Information's the most fun, but Bone Chewer is probably just the best card. I'd like to not lose with a good warrior deck for once. So, well, we'll take the Gan'arg now. Unicorns are well hung. What up? Yeah, I like upgrade when you got Livewire. It's okay with Gan'arg, but it's really good with Livewire. Initiate's fine, but once I get the Livewire, then I want the upgrade. Wand Maker's nice. Fairy Dragon's playable. Take Wand Maker. Kind of crap here. I don't think we actually need Cult Master, but the other cards are not very interesting. Let's take Cult Master. If we draw 1 or 2 cards, it's probably fine. It's crap. I think I will just take the Defender, even though I typically hate Defender. We do have 2 early weapons. Gaining the life back might be okay. I'm gonna take Gobble Glide, I think. Gnomish is so bad. Vile Fiend's bad. This is rough. But maybe we can pick up a mech. There are a couple of mechs in Warrior. I think Warrior's the only class really where this can kind of work. Double Gan'arg. Okay, well. Improve Morale's good. I think Mummy's just better. Mummy's pretty sick. I'm gonna take Mummy. We just need late game and then we're good. Although even if we don't get offered a ton, we should be alright because we got the Livewire. We got the information. Like, they have to whiff pretty hard to not get us there. We take Aug Merchant or Librarian. No Librarian value. Let's just take the Aug Merchant. Can you tell me a secret? Sure. About what? Oh my god, Boom Squad? No pants allowed? I'm not wearing any pants right now. I wanted to cool off. It was hot here today. So I decided to stream pantsless and let my dong hang out. It's currently resting on my stinky computer chair. Mummy is the nuts. Livewire Lance is the nuts. Troublemaker is the nuts. Restless Mummy is nuts, but not the nuts. Just need some late game and we're good, man. Just a couple of Twin Tyrants. Pretty easy pick, Croc. Happy to pick one up. It's a good card. These are not good, so sure. I bet Vanguard's better, but I'm gonna take another information because it's more fun for sure. I'm glad we got some fun cards. I just said I was tired of losing with good warrior decks, so we should just take Vanguard. But, well, you know. Minor details. Whoa, mama. Alex, pretty good here. Scrolls is more fun. How much fun do we need? Some. I like fun. The 2's nice. The Brew's not bad either. We got some lackeys. We got some Gan'arg. We're kind of hurting on 3. I'm gonna take a good 2. Actually, we're kind of hurting on 2. Only have 2 2-drops. Well, actually, kind of only have 1. All right, this is actually really good for us. More wand makers. All right. Fishy's really good. The other 2 are kind of crap, so sure. Bottle computer chair smell and sell it as a gamer boy must. Sell it as gamer boy must. How much? Who's gonna buy any? I would guess nobody. Hey, another Pickrock? Sick. We definitely don't need a battle rage. Triple Gan'arg? That's kind of dumb. I'm gonna take the Candle Taker. Last pick. Twin Tyrant. And this deck's going 12. Never lucky, but Athletic Studies is very fun. This deck has so many fun cards. I predict 4 and 3. Part of the problem with this deck is every card that gives us cards costs mana, right? So like we have to pay extra for whatever taunts we get. We have to kind of pay extra potentially for every rush we get. Since we get to pick, it's kind of like maybe it'll balance out. I already pre-ordered. I might buy some if I accidentally click on it. Oh man. This deck is, oh my god, we have 68 viewers. Who will be the 69th? Maybe we won't get up to 69 today, though. Good morning from Greece. I think that's the 69th viewer right there. Emmanuel, good morning. Good morning from Greece. Good morning from a greasy guy. That's me. Man covered in his own grease. You know what I'm talking about? Human grease. We got, basically, if we don't have Gan'arg in our opener, dude, 1, we're getting hacked, and 2, I'm retiring. Keep Athletic Studies too, I guess. It feels wrong to not hard mold for Gan'arg in this deck, though. Like, not getting it is bad. Doesn't Redbeard smell like Fruity Pebbles? I'd buy some of his smell. That's what Dexter said. Frankly, I think he might be full of shit. Did you move to another apartment? I did, yeah. Like 2 weeks ago or so. I've been here for almost 2 weeks. And then it's off to Texas. Or Nevada, or Washington, or Idaho, or Oregon. That's where I'm looking, I think. We're gonna get the weapon, and then we're gonna upgrade it to kill this. I don't know what we'll do about that, but yeah, something maybe. Also, what up, Droder? How are you, man? Droder! The secret, he loves us/ass. I do love both of those things. I love you guys, and I love the woman's butt. You know? Move closer so I may steal you. What if I move to Arizona? That's closer, isn't it? You know what? Let's play this little rat first. Una rata. Worth the coin or no? I doubt it. We could play like this, coin, this. Coin. I guess this is better. Early start. What up, Shadow One? Uptime 12 minutes. Not bad. Close enough. I'll hide in the sand outside your window. Is it very sandy there? I went to Arizona once. I didn't see a lot of sand, but I wasn't on the beach. That I was not. Let's do this. I mean, I'd happily be stolen by the real rose gold. Come on, are you kidding me? The fake rose gold I'd even probably consider. As long as it's like, you know, even like slightly knockoff rose gold, still probably a real kind lady. Or at least a nice gentleman, I don't know. Depends, I guess, who's running the account. Hey, Mr. Peanut, how are you, dude? I got staffed on a project at work with a client from Asia, so I can't stay up late anymore. For how long? I could try to get the deal ruined for you if you want. Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay.
Welcome to Dog
Okay.
Poop in the Mouth.
Hey, Sicky. Sicky. Thanks so much, buddy. I guess we could do this. If I don't get a Mac Daddy Dragon, I'm done. Oh my god, Mac Daddy. We got 2 dupes, but Nozdormu's the same thing, right? No one wants to be fake me. I have a less of a life than your chair. My chair is living a rough life. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. What happened to my board? Oh, he did have a consecration. Well, he can go suck a lemon. I'm at 13. That's crap. No one wants to be fake me. I have less of a life than your chair. Don't you have a job and you're a beautiful lady and you're watching Redbeard? That's a pretty good life. The chair doesn't get to watch the stream. It just has to be smothered by my butthole, which, of all the parts of me that are you know, unappealing and you know, deplorable, probably my butthole is near the top of the list. I can only imagine. I've never seen it, but imagine it's not good back there. Is that a good song? I don't know. I just put a whole Eagle-Eyed Tiger album on. Eagle-Eyed Tiger album. I like them. I don't know if I've ever listened to a full album. Cleaning toilets for a living is spectacular. Please sit on me, sir. I mean, that would probably be worse than the toilets. I mean, I don't know, dude. I've got what the scientists referred to as a dirty butthole. I think was the condition they gave me. Told me to take a couple of pills, scrub it with soap 4 times a day. Did I celebrate sickle enough? Can we celebrate that, man? 12 months. Do you have any tattoos? Yeah. I want more, though. I want more. I need more cartoons on my body. Hold on, I gotta take my turn. And then we can look at them together.
It's as satisfying to me as coming is. They're having sex with a woman and coming.
What's easier to clean, a toilet or Redbeard? Jesus Christ, depends on how public is this toilet. This is one tattoo I have. I want more though. I want more Calvin and Hobbes tattoos. I like this one. And then don't forget the Batmobile, the bat signal on my butt cheeks, which looks like a saggy black banana now that I'm older. I got this one. Dude, I gotta make sure I don't lift up my arm too long. My armpits really stink. What's the next cartoon tattoo? I thought about getting the Earthbound guys on this side of this arm, like Ness, Paula, Jeff, Pooh, and then you can carry around the teddy bear. I thought the symmetry would be nice. I like symmetry. That's dope. Do it. The bat symbol or the other thing? I don't have 2 minions to play. I only have 1, so I think I'm just gonna play this and feel bad. You know what we could do too? We could just play this now. Beard-bound one. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe. The problem is, if I get it, you know what I might do, actually, is get the Earthbound ones, but not do it all at once, because they fucking take forever, man. The 8-bit kind of style, like, took fucking so long. Harder to tell on the computer, but man, like that left arm took probably as much time as the entire right arm, and it was probably more expensive. So like, have somebody spend like an hour or 2 on like each character, maybe like 2 hours on one character, and do it like four or 5 times. You know what I wanted to? I wanted that cupcake dog. Not a lot of people remember the cupcake dog. Wait, I can just toast this whole board. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I always wanted me and my brothers to get a different tattoo of a part of Voltron, then we could hold our arms together. That's kind of cool. If you guys both really like, if you guys all like Voltron. Countdown's #1. How old were you? Early 20s and mid 20s and late 20s. Missed an attack? Did we? I don't think so. Maybe. It doesn't really matter. Or maybe it does. How did he gain? Oh, he laid on him. Yeah, maybe. My buddies and I wanted to get the flying hellfish from The Simpsons. On like all of us to get the same one, our same armor. I would do it. They were always kind of wishy-washy about it, but I was like, okay. 4, 7, 10, 15? No, I don't have 15. Is anyone else reminded of Shrek and the Donkey when they see Redbeard and Dexter co-op? Yeah, I get that a lot. Wait, did you see that on Twitter? That picture, I think RefuGeek made that one, where we were the Shrek and the Donkey. You know what? I've never seen Shrek. Which one is the donkey? Dexter. That's what that one guy did. RefuGeek made that. It's on my Twitter. What the fuck? How do I see like my my own tweeter? Maybe a Les made that. Hey, where's the Shrek and the Donkey? Wait, it's not up there? Wait a minute, hold on. This is horrible. Also, we won a game. That's great. Wario and Waluigi. He made Luigi and Mario. He made that one. I thought... Oh my days. I think Alez actually made that. Let's see. Oh my god, Alez made some real stuff. Not all of it is suitable for public consumption. No, it must have been RefuGeek. Oh god, I forgot to write back to RefuGeek. Jesus Christ.
How are you?
Wait, who sent that? Did I dream that? Maybe I dreamt it. You gotta get a Shrek tattoo. I've never seen Shrek. Chad always gets mad at me for having never seen Shrek. It's so hard to like find things. I just save them all onto my computer. I don't like space them out or anything. There's a Shrek and a donkey somewhere. Oh, no Gan'arg. Ugh. Sounds like a movie night is in order. I mean, I'm not opposed to watching movies. As long as there's some popped corn. Non-kettle. I think kettle corn. Well, I mean, if you want a kettle, that's fine. I just don't want to eat that. There's got to be a Shrek and a donkey. Now I'm like, out of spite, I'm gonna find it. Or I straight up going fucking crazy and I dreamt it. If I start dreaming of Dexter and I as Shrek and Donkey, dude, I got some real problems. I got more problems than I initially thought. There it is. Who made this? Did this never get sent out? No, it's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I found it. Where are you, Gan'arg? Yeah, what the fuck, man? What the flying frick? I don't know about this song. Kind of okay. I'm gonna go face. He might kill it, but I like getting the face damage against a warlock. Not mad, just disappointed. Poet gets really mad. I've never seen Kill Bill. I don't know. Sure, it's pretty good. Fuck. Double fuck. Do we want a 4-1? I think I'd rather have this. Because if he plays a bunch of lackeys, it's gonna be harder to target whatever we want. Okay, we need to watch movies, you uncultured swine. Well, I saw Casablanca. And I watched No Country for Old Men like 6 times. I guess I could have seen a different movie. Wait, what doesn't get Poet mad? That's true, he's pretty mad, dude. Gan'arg, more like Gan'arg. Hey, I'm gonna dunk you too, boy. That's pretty good though. Yeah, I like movies though. I saw Pulp Fiction. The first time I saw Pulp Fiction, I didn't really like it. And the second time I saw it, I really liked it. Quentin Tarantino's kind of hard. I don't know. All the feet and the severed limbs, you know? No Country is great. Don't get me started on Old Country. I love Old Country. That's a great movie, and that Spanish actor is very talented. Yeah, he'd definitely have a foot fetish. Yeah, he does. I mean, that's okay. Some people like foot, some people like fart. You know. This guy's deck looks pretty strong. Django, the Django's good. I haven't seen that. I know it's got that Leonardo. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I didn't see that. Red likes that gas. I like that gas as long as it comes from that ass. Have you seen the cult classic Den of Thieves? Dude, I'm gonna dunk you. That movie fucking sucks. Den of Thieves was so bad. It made me mad. Were you the one that recommended it? I could never figure out who recommended it in chat. So I was like, do I watch Kill Bill today or Shrek, or do I watch Den of Thieves? And then chat's like, oh, you should check out Den of Thieves. It's really good. So I watched it. That movie fucking sucked, man. Movie was so dumb. Somebody said I would like it because I like Heat. Well, guess what? Heat's a good movie. Den of Thieves fucking sucks. Did you like The Big Lebowski? I love The Big Lebowski. I saw that once when I was a teenager probably, and thought it was pretty good. And I watched it again, I think this year or maybe last year, within the last little while. Man, that movie is so good. That movie's even better than I remembered. Hey Ace, somehow you did. My belly's all sweaty and hairy right now. Hey, Smalls liked my Twitter post. You guys all follow me on Twitter, please, and join the Discord. Oh man, I don't know how to use these emojis too well. How do I... Oh, I'm having fun. I'm having fun with the computer. We play the 4, the 2, and the 1, and we push a little bit of damage. Pineapple Express, never seen it. I do like those boys. What's his name? And Husamo, what's it? We can get one more hit in, then we can crock him. The Departed. Yes, I love The Departed. I really like those gangster flicks. it's hard to pick. I love Casino. I love Goodfellas. I really loved The Godfather 1 and 2. I actually didn't see The Godfather 1 and 2 till like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe. They were good. Goodfellas. I thought Scarface was overrated. I thought Scarface was kind of dumb. When watching Lebowski, I always want a White Russian. You know what? I don't always want a White Russian, but what I want is like my signature drink, which I want it to be an old fashioned. I feel like you gotta have your own signature drink. It's cool. 3, 5, 9. I have to trade everything, or I play this double trade and I can push 3. That's probably worth it, right? Getting a little bit of face damage in is probably fine. You should see The Gentleman, it's really good. I don't know that one. Bronx Tale, I don't know. You know what I like though? I like Gangs of New York, that was good. I don't remember it, but I remember liking it. I really love Daniel Day-Lewis. I like Leo too, Leo's pretty good. Goodfellas and Godfather, the best mafia movies, hands down. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a gangster. Yeah, that's good. Casino's underrated though. Everybody always talks about, I mean, I think it's a pretty well-received film, but everybody always talks about the Goodfellas and the Godfather movies, but I think Casino's up there too. Bound is a great mob movie. I don't know that one. This is not bad, huh? This gives us a couple of draws. Well, it gives us some draws for Pick Croc. We have some time to just dick around, right? Stag Leone, what up, Stag? It's kind of unfortunate for him to have this many taunts, but not have had he didn't get to buff any of them, right? Anyway, we swing first so that this will cost 1 less. So if we draw Croc, we can kill him this turn. You think it's weird your stream isn't in the thousands of viewers when you're clearly better than streamers who are? Not at all. I think the reason most streams have thousands of viewers are because they've been around for 10 years or 5 years, or they're friends with each other, they network, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean it in a good way. They network together, so like Dog can have maybe 5 years ago or 4 years ago, maybe have 2,000 or 3,000 viewers, and then he can host Savage, who has 1,000 viewers for 3,000 viewers, and now Savage has 2,000 viewers, and then Savage can host him as well, and then now collectively they both get exposed to a lot more people a lot more often, which again is not a bad thing. I mean, I benefit from hosts from Dreads, and you know, Asmodai has hosted me, and I'm, you know, at least cordial with him. But you build those networking connections up over a long period of time, doing different events together, and you know, meeting up at TwitchCon and all that. I think it's weird that we have gotten up to a 500 or 600 average viewer count. I think that's insane. And fuck me, dude. I didn't think, you know, it's hard to grow. Let me just put it that way. I didn't think we would that's pretty good. I gotta find, I don't know how to do the emojis on this thing. They do the right faces. Maybe that one? Oh, this one too. I don't know, they're both good. Coin. He bumps, he pings. This'll have charge if we want. Or rush, I mean. You deserve it, man. Smile. Yeah, thanks. I mean, I don't know about that, but I'll take it. I'll take it, you know. I'm very appreciative of the community we have. And honestly, like, there's a lot of channels that when they do, like, blow up without having been around for a long time, they don't have real communities. They have a lot of viewers, but they don't have real communities. And I I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like having more viewers isn't like a goal or a desire, but if I could have both and take my, like, if we can just take our time and just be consistent and grow kind of like, you know, consistently at a steady pace and have a real community, I would rather do that. There's a lot of channels that have 2,000 or 3,000 viewers that there's not really that many people like actively involved in the community. I think we have that, or at least I feel that way. Gonna play a secret, huh? Then I'm gonna feel bad.
Leftover diarrhea.
Do you like the Ocean series? I saw the first one in the theaters, I think. I don't know if I've ever seen another one or that one again. I mean, I'm sure the first one's kind of cool. Isn't it based off of another movie already? It's like a remake, isn't it? Or a reskinning? It's a cool idea, you know, the super team, get them together, do a little like, do a fucking bank heist or whatever. But I mean, I would imagine, I think they made like 10 of them after that. You know, I would imagine it gets pretty formulaic. Once you, like, I don't know. Like Hollywood? Oh, that's pretty good. Right here. Like, Hollywood puts out a lot of crap because it's easy and it makes a lot of money, and you can just stick, you know, George Clooney and Brad Pitt in a you know, the fourth movie in a series and be like, okay, it's gonna cost us 100 million, we're gonna make 200 million. And the movies are fun and they're entertaining, but I lose interest. I don't really like the Marvel movies. You know, as Rose was scolding me for earlier, you know, there's a lot of films I haven't seen. Great, you know, films like Shrek or whatever. Did he get our wand maker? No. Wait, do we know? I could play that. I don't really need to. Does it say where that came from? James Bond is an example of overdone. Yeah. I guess I give more of a pass to James Bond because I actually like it. I like the character and I like the series. I don't know. I guess James Bond just feels more classic. Like, there's, you know, it's been around for 50 or 60 years, so. Hey, Noma. But maybe that's, you know, maybe that's a bit of my bias showing, right? What the fuck? Joker? I did not see the Joker, but I've seen like 20 clips of the Joker on the internet because I like Joaquin Phoenix a lot, and I don't know, they started suggesting them to me, so I would like watch. It looks like it looks like something I would really enjoy. I do like Joaquin Phoenix a lot. Are we playing these two? Trade. We trade 3, 1. Kind of awkward still. Oh, this is gonna summon something for him. Maybe I don't. Maybe we just do like this. Kind of awkward, actually. Leaving both those up is kind of not great. We have a buttload of dupes. Okay. Secret is something with spells. Yeah. I guess this could be like a... I'm assuming it'll summon him a 4-drop. Rip Sean Connery? Yeah, man. Rip anybody that passes away, you know, it's sad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Click that button first. Okay, so one's Flame Ward now, or what? I mean, we have a lot of burn. if you go face and it doesn't trigger, then it's probably mirror and we could just play the shitters. This is alright. Birdman, I have not seen it. What's that, 2 wins? 3 wins? 3's pretty good. Three greater than 2. I got no qualms with 3 and 0. I got no qualms with 3 and 0. Have a good arena day. Hey, thanks, Talos. I'm gonna try my best. Oh god. Hey, Big Daddy Taze. Thanks for the raid, bud. Hope you had a good stream. Hope your life is going well. Hey, go ahead and... Oh, I like this. I decided I like this song a lot. I decided that. Legendary. What's up, daddy? Hey, oh my god, Jumi too. Were you guys hanging out together? I like both those guys. Both great streamers. I was hanging out with Tazy. I was giving him shit the other day. I thought it was great. I'm actually gonna take the 3 here, because our curve is looking pretty wretched. I'm gonna hold the upgrade. I don't really want the 1-3. Okay. What did he discard? It's always something problematic, huh? Okay, well, I don't know how I beat 2 Proto Drakes. I guess I have to hit him in the face a lot. Rubber beats me with a rubber hose. I would never do that. Too late. We bump. We shoot. Maybe we just shoot it. We don't really have a play here. But if he uses his flyer to just trade there, I don't know, I guess we could play that. That feels like Fart City. Can I add you in BattleNet? Yeah, just !BNet, you can add me. Is it a 4 centimeter rubber hose? What is a centimeter? I mean, I want this trade. I don't want to give up the dwarf for nothing. I don't want to play a 2-drop here, so. Redbeard 12749. On that note, let me take a quick look on what we have here. I got to, what the fuck?
You don't pick the one.
Okay, I thought that album was pretty cool, for the most part. This is a new mix. Who hasn't been on in a while? More than a month. I don't know who Glacials is. 5 days. I think I know Kev. Orange Crush. I love that guy. Rezdan. Okay, let's take Rezdan off. I don't actually know that guy. He's like he was one of the longest guys on my friends list. Who hasn't been on in a while. Make some space. Big print more than a month ago. I don't know who that is. Chivo Hunter, 3 days. One week ago. Two weeks, Shredder can stay. What are we doing here? Oh crap, I'm out of time already. Did I fuck that up? I don't think so. We're about to get fucked up though, I feel. How often do you get people who friend you to shit talk? Maybe once a month, maybe. Not often. Okay, we're in a lot of trouble next turn. I guess I could just trade this off and shoot here. Or we could trade that off. I think I'll keep the... Maybe we should, you know what, we should have traded this one. We can't really race the Proto Drake right now. But if he drops the Proto Drake here, it would be great to have the extra 3 attack. But having a little protection could be nice too. That could be good. I'm gonna just discover a dragon, I think. I don't want to deal with the... Like, if I could deal with the front half of this easier, I would take that. Or we could just drop it. Conceded. What up, conceded? If we take this... We can play a 6-cost dragon. So we might as well just take this, I think. It's like less greedy, I think. In case we whiff on the dragons. I'm not gonna pre-hit. I want to keep my divine shields, both of them. Yeah, as a twisting, we're kind of fucked. We won't beat that. How's your warrior deck yesterday? Did you get 12 wins? I don't remember. We got 10. 10? 9? 8? We didn't have 12 yesterday. Hero power shield block to 2/7. Given the dying shield equals 8/4 minion. I don't know what that means. Oh, our guy? Yeah. Yeah, okay. But then you don't get this down. So you have an 8/4, but you miss. You get 3 extra power, but you miss this, right? So we have 2 more power and 1 extra divine shield this way. Plus, you don't give him a tradable target, right? So he can't trade his guy off. Just kind of worth something. And then if he has like a shadow flame, you could bump 1, but you keep the reborn and you keep a divine shielded minion. Hey, we didn't even get an early Gan'arg. That was good. And if anybody wants to hit the follow button, that would not be the worst thing. I wouldn't hate you for it. well, but make sure you've hit it an odd amount of times. Once you start hitting it an even amount, you know, kind of sucks. Yeah, then you won't come back. Hey, we haven't played a single live wire. Anybody else notice that, aside from me? I'm actually gonna ditch the boom squad. Couple reasons. One, I don't want to spend 1 mana to get a card that I want to play right now. I'd rather just get a card that I can play without paying extra mana. And some of the good hits like Dragon Queen are better later in the game when we've had a chance to draw some of our dupes. It's kind of like if you get offered Dragon Queen, you want it, but not on turn 1 or 2. And if, you know, 10 turns from now we draw it and we've hit a lot of our dupes or all of them, then we may want to just scoop it up. We're gonna Divine Shield this one. He kind of has to have Nova. Not has to, but Nova's kind of like the card here. So I'd rather have an extra minion. And this one I want to stay alive in case we do want to evolve it. I'd rather evolve the 2 than the 1. Bad Zeech. What up, Bad Zeech? Pretty easy worm. I don't really want Alexstrasza. We're going to be hitting him over the next 2 turns. So the damage is going to be super... not super, but it's going to be a lot less relevant than it would otherwise be. I'd be surprised if he has a Nova and didn't use it last turn. Ripple makes sense. That's pretty good for him. Interesting to not use card now. I guess you traded into the 1/1. Like, we have a pretty easy way to clear it, but killing off both of these seems like it was probably a consideration. Gonna kill it mostly because of Apotheosis. I don't want to give him anything that can attack and heal. If he just plays the taunt here, we draw a lot of cards, plus maybe get lethal with an Execute or Coerce. So could also just dig here. What did we have to hit? Mummy is lethal. There's a lot of lethal cards here, and Execute is still lethal too. This will cost 3, then 4, right? That card's so crazy. The athletic studies, it was like discover an assassinate, right? Or a prime to shuffle into your deck, or a multi-shot or whatever with the faceless, or get value on the board. It's crazy. There's a lot of good hits. I feel like it very rarely whiffs. I guess like Broom, Hogsteed, the 2/6 taunt with Rush, which are kind of applicable sometimes. We took the 3-drop earlier to just smooth out our curve. This is going well so far. Just set up that second monitor over there. I don't want that card. That's my whole turn? Hey, where's my Gan'args? Maybe I should be mulliganing harder. Just feels like our curve's actually pretty good, and we have a lot of good twos to keep. Maybe we should still be mulling everything for Gan'arg. This is good next turn, this is good next turn, depending. If he just daggers, I might still go face. We put him to 27. And play this plus a lackey, which will give us probably a good dwarf target. What's up, Trey? Sexy beast. Makes me sound like an animal. This is a lot less good. Actually, a really good card against our board. I don't want to play this because if we don't get a spell, then we have to float mana. I don't want to float mana. Early stream. Hey, Hearthstoner. Yeah, we started like an hour ago. Got a bonus hour of Redbeard. I didn't really want to, I don't know, pay too much attention to this, election stuff. What happened to my board? Election stuffs make me want to head to bed, yeah, right? So I figured a lot of people will be paying attention to it, which is, you know, I mean, it's fine. I'm still gonna, you know, pay attention to it, but I figured if people wanted to just watch Hearthstone and talk about parts, then they'd have a place. Yeah. Which is kind of nice in some ways. Play the 3 and the 2. You could play this and draw 2. You know what's funny is we can't actually like free kill anything to get charge on this or rush or whatever, so that's kind of lame. Kind of rough. Maybe we do just do this. Trade, try to hit a Gan'arg. Kind of garbage. It's unfortunate. Athletic studies. Wow, we have so many ones. 1, 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 8 1-drops to hit in 2 draws. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but would have been nice. I just had the most sick Battlegrounds game ever. You gonna tell me about it? I do want to watch Hearthstone and talk about parts, well, you're in the right place. Also, Hoots, good to see you, man. My favorite actor? I don't know, maybe Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't know how bad that is. A little bad, maybe? I can play this and rush and kill it, but that doesn't seem great. Do this and play a 1. I'm sure we'll get a 1 we can play, right? Something. That's unfortunate. Not Al Pacino in Heat. My favorite actor or my favorite acting performance. But either way, it wouldn't be Al Pacino in Heat. I think you're making fun of me a little bit. I like Al Pacino in Heat. He's pretty, well, you know, he's really not that good. His character's kind of stupid. She's got a great ass. You got your head all the way up it. I need a whirlwind. Silence that one. Silence these two. Mummy's pretty good. Trade. Play this is probably fine. Although the mummy's good for whatever comes out of here, right? It's a 5/3. So maybe we just do that. Whirlwind would be so good this turn. Whirlwind. Trade. I could get Whirlwind in theory. Actually, maybe that's not so bad. Guess the upgrade's not bad either. It's 4/6 plus the 1. You know what? Let's do this. If we get Whirlwind, it's super nutty. Okay.
Al Pacino is a stupid and unpopular opinion. Scarface kind of sucks.
Scarface sucks. He was great in The Godfather. Right, 1 and 2. I think he's a pretty good actor. What's this? Miscreant? Wand Thief. I don't know if that's worth it, depending I guess what you get, but I don't know if that play's worth it. Oh, okay. Draw a card for each card you play. So you draw 2? I don't know about that. I suppose if you have no plays, maybe. So many cards, they don't do anything. Thanks so much for the 100 bits though. Sorry, I was thinking about Scarface. That's not good for me. What happened this game? We just needed a whirlwind or something, I feel. Maybe I should have looked for a whirlwind. It's kind of garbage. Let's take the chart. Plague. What does plague do for us? Nothing. It's all crap. I always hate how people take that movie as peak Pacino. Scarface? I think people, for the most part, say, hey, good night, Stoner, by the way. I think most people say Godfather, no? Red in chat? Godfather 2 is peak Pacino. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. That was 2 mana destroy a 5-drop and a 3-drop. That's not good. He gets a brand maybe? I've seen people get brand before. Good hit there. Play that. I definitely didn't hit that. I didn't hit that. I did not. I did not hit that. I did not. I don't think I was gonna. Well, I think I was gonna just tempo this out, but I have to kill this. But I had to kill the Proto Drake. Proto Drake would just kill us too fast. Him and Jack and Jill. Was he in that? Oh, yuck. Did he really need the money that bad? Oh my god, my phone's at 14%. I should plug it in. Alright, I respect this, man. Let's hit 20k gold on Arena alt. Hell yeah, dude. Uh-oh. Wait, why is none of his stuff dying? Maybe he's dead. That was a good box. That was good. No, wait, none of those were bad for him. They were bad for me, though. Five wins, though. We didn't get any Gan'args till it was too late. We gotta get a Gan'arg early.
Disgusting!
What the hell's disgusting? Do 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 do. Box with style, yeah, you gotta respect that. The man didn't have the box. He could have thrown the game. Okay, you know what?
Stop whining.
Enough is enough. Wait, I wasn't whining. I was complimenting the box man. He deserves to win. He believes in Yogg-Saron. I will whine a little about these Gan'args not showing up, though. I need them. I need them for winning. Oh, there's one. Oh, just toss Wandmaker and Mulligan? Because I got 3 Gan'args. And I'm sick and tired of not starting with a Gan'arg in my opener. We have a lot of 2-drops as well. Let me live in peace, Lightning. You can live in peace. What am I gonna do? I ain't gonna kill ya. I don't want to fight. Is this you? This is Lightning? Oh, you better not beat me, Lightning. You stream sniping little worm. Ask and ye shall be punished. I only sniped save. Get out of here. Can you let me win? Wait, don't you see all my cards? Did you move? I did, yeah. 2 months here. I don't need to let you win. I don't need to let you win. You'll do it all on your own. I hope so. I hope so. My very livelihood is on the line. I guess I could play this. I wanted to dwarf and just get extra damage in, but didn't work. Sure, it's kind of hot garbage. We're gonna swing because these Gan'args are gonna keep coming out. This gives us maybe a dwarf plus a Gan'arg next turn. We want to get all the Gan'args down, right? Poison. And freeze. Oh my god, what is this guy doing? We'll win all on our own. He's got the premium rogue deck. Want thieves out to wazoo. Could play the 5. Not getting any value out of this, so why not? Maybe next turn? Get this down? Maybe? I mean, I can't imagine we don't play this. That's a bit of a problem. Could play this. Oh no, wait. Well, can't clear the back half is the problem. Suppose. This is decent. Another one's not bad. This is not bad. Man, I love Hench Clan Burglar. We had a pretty bad rogue deck yesterday with one of those. Just do so well. I can't draft it. I've never seen it played just against me. It's very uncommon. I don't know what its appearance rate is, but it's not high. Is this rogue? It's only an 18% of deck, so every 5th rogue draft should be offered one. Feels like less than that though. Let's start by shooting him. Spell's kinda nice. Ramming speed, battle rage, molting breath, all are okay. Take that. Guess I could just bump it. You know what we can do? We can get both of these down and play that. We should probably do this. Okay. Is this where we wait to die? This is where we're gonna wait to die. Hey, Lightning kind of implied that his deck wasn't very good. It looks great. Borrow? That's a drafted borrow? We're assuming this is the one that dies when it takes damage, right?
How are you?
I'm good.
Just saying. Might be top 5 Disney look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities, forget about your worries and your strife in the bare necessities of the Mother Nature's recipes that brings the bare necessities of life wherever you wander, wherever you roam couldn't be fonder of my big...
What the hell was that? I couldn't understand that guy. Bunch of gibberish. I'm just saying, might be top 5 Disney. Look for the bare necessities. Man, that Baru, man, that bear was fucking out of control. Everybody loved him so much. Thanks for the bits. Did he stop reading it? I could do the whole song for you if you want. For the bare necessities, the simple. I'm not gonna do it. I sound like an idiot. I sound even more like an idiot than usual. Redbeard version, the best version? Forget about your worries and your strife. No problem, be an idiot. I mean the bare necessities, old Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. I don't remember more. I don't remember it. The inflections beyond just the beginning. Did you change your streaming room? Yeah, I moved. I'm in the Casa del Farta. I moved to Sao Paulo, Brazil. 6-1, is that our record? Not bad. Not bad. Too many Gan'args that game. Too few the game before. But GG to Mr. Lightning. I hope he wasn't looking at our gameplay as we were doing it. This deck looked pretty solid to me. Oh god, still 11% on my phone. I gotta charge this by the way. Oh my gosh, hello Donnie. I'm not even joking. What? Sorry? I'm gonna ditch that too. I'm just really looking for the Gan'args. Top 5 Disney song? No, maybe. I want to play some now. We used to do Disney night a little bit. Oh man, I got 3 of them. I would prefer having one. That's gonna be good. That Mulan track, I'll make a man out of you. Lilo and Stitch, roller coaster ride. That Robin Hood track that Tennis stole. It's very nice. I mean, everything from Aladdin, basically. Oh, come on. Everything off The Lion King is so good. Hercules? Hercules is actually good. I think I've seen Hercules more than almost any Disney film. Because way back in the day when they first started streaming, you could stream on Netflix. I think Hercules was the first, was like the only Disney movie they had. But it was just like, you got all these crap movies, and then it was the Hercules, and Hercules was great. So I'd watch Hercules I watched Hercules like 20 times probably in 1 year. Including Pixar? Yes. And then the up opening track is up there. I mean, pretty much everything off of Toy Story as well. Do I think Information is a must take? No, I don't actually think it's very good. I think it's very fun, but kind of underwhelming. It's probably more of a must pass. Wow, this guy's running Redbeard Warrior. Ratatouille. You know, I've seen Ratatouille once, maybe twice. I remembered really liking it though, like really liking it. I don't remember much about it. Rango? Oh, I never saw Rango. Can I have my sticky finger back? I want it back. I deserve it. Going at me or I'll bite your shins while wearing a diaper. Hey, you don't want that, trust me. You don't want that at all. You'll do it, you got sharp teeth. Best Disney is Tangled. I have not seen Tangled either. What does Ripper get us? Nothing, right? Oh god. Probably don't need another like 10 cards in our hand. Telling you guys now, Princess and the Frog is a secret great Disney movie. I have not seen that one. It was like a period where I was an old man and I didn't watch a lot of this stuff. Wow, perfect answer. Kill me. Good morning, y'all. What up, Johan? Was Iron Giant Disney? Yes. Iron Giant might be the best movie of anything that's been mentioned so far. It might not be, but it probably is. I don't think it had any... Did it have any music, though? Might not have had any music, but Iron Giant might be my favorite of anything we've listed. Did it have any? I don't remember. Remember when he goes into war mode? Dang, he had good cards. Yeah, he had good cards, alright, Chagoon. I've never seen the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant is great. I think it was the last traditionally animated Disney film before they went like 100% digital, I believe. It's honestly probably one of the most underrated animated films ever. I think the Iron Giant might be one of the most underrated films ever. Okay, maybe not, but it's so good. I don't really know how to quantify that. Actually worth watching? Fuck, I'm gonna watch the Iron Giant tonight, maybe. Iron Giant is so good. Well, I don't think we beat that now. I don't think so. Maybe. You goon seriously never saw Brave Little Taster? I've seen the Brave Little Toaster. It's okay, I guess. I probably saw when I was a baby. Shit. Double shit. This high rolling sack of filth. Everything went well for him. Not much went well for us. That is a crying shame. Argoth? So this costs... Oh god, this is just not good. Worm is just better, right? Oh wait, we have to cast Mortal Strike though, huh? We'll have to cast Mortal Strike. Oh, then maybe Kargoth's fine. Yeah, you know what? Maybe. This costs 5, 9, but I need this too. Alright, let's take Kargoth then. Iron's pretty good. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're trading with that. Everything we trade, bump. We can keep this alive. It's probably worth it, right? Maybe this is good. Good morning, Red. What up, Fledge? I stink fart, don't worry about it. We're talking about Iron Giant. Motherfucker. I could kill that too, I suppose. We actually don't even have to hero power.
Good morning.
We will. I feel like I should have actually won the Oscar. Wait, if we had to pick one anime movie to rule them all, I'm going to say Into the Spider-Verse. I still haven't seen it. Everybody was super hyped on it when it came out. Man, couldn't catch a break this game, huh? Oh well. Okay, caught a sort of break, but not really. We just have to trade ours off. But I guess trading it is good. And not dying. This is good. Spider-Verse was good? I never saw it. I don't mind that. I don't mind that a ton. Oh, is an execute. Yeah, I mean, sorta. This is nice. It's nice. We're at 16. Let's get this down. Princess Mononoke, oh. I'm not, I really like to... What is it? Ghibli? Studio Ghibli? Hey, Jaxie. One of those good, one of those bad. What do I do about that one? I'm gonna take too many... I'm gonna get too many cards, I feel like. Okay, I'm gonna trade this off next turn. He's gonna give me a couple of cards. That's fine. Studio Ghibli has so many good films. Ghibli? Is it Ghibli? I love Spirited Away. I love that movie. Schmelster, what up, Schmelster? We need another Prime minion in the deck. Good one, Redbeard's so good, yeah. That's a good film. I need to watch that again, too. You know, this is not bad, actually. Sick. Love it. I'm gonna cast it even though I probably shouldn't. Remember, takes no prisoners. I'm trying my best here. Hmm. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright, so, wait, do we have lethal? Yeah, we probably just have... Alright, we're gonna not play the, We're gonna not play the reform until next turn. And then we'll play it. If he concedes, then that's on him. That's on him. We ever just drag this game out a little bit? Probably not. However, I don't want him to cast like a brawl or something that my Cult Master lives. I take like 100 fatigue damage or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of bad. Never Zep. Sorry, I would have cast Zep. He was a good sport letting us, well, he didn't know what we had, but it was nice of him to let us play the reform, not concede. I don't want to go too ham on him. I'll take 7 wins. 7's pretty good. Oh, God. Oh, Seven's great, man. He can just, you know, he'd take a hike. The curse of the warrior's broken. No troublemakers, though. Maybe it's a curse of the troublemaker. Didn't you watch Narcos? Was it good? Looking for a new series? I loved the first season. I think I liked the second season a lot, I think. And then I gave up on it. I didn't watch the third. I mean, spoilers. There's a lot different about the third season than I'm sure. Maybe it's still good, I don't know. I've heard mixed things, but... First is the best? Yeah, you know what's funny? I remember so little of it that I feel like... I remember so little of it. I feel like I would enjoy it as a new series at this point. I saw it when it first came out. And it was probably one of those things I watched in like 2 or 3 days, you know? It's only 10 episodes, probably. Where's my best hero on Arena? Remember, I take 12-0 with 3 troublemakers in the deck? You son of a bitch. That's pretty good, though. I would have just taken the free trades. I don't know why that was worth it for him, but... I don't have any qualms with that, really. It'd be really nice if we hit here. I don't really get that. Just to push 2 damage. I mean, even if you have nothing, I just bump, heal. Probably better. Well, I was gonna just, shield slam that. I guess we still could. We could draw cards next turn. It's probably better next turn anyway. Let's swing 2. I guess I should have swung in actually the opposite order, huh? That was kind of dumb. We have the shield slam. Wasn't sure I was gonna swing though. Maybe we shouldn't have swung because we had the shield slam. Well, let's draw cards first. Flyer's decent. Oh, that's good. Alright, well now we're not really punished then. Because I don't want to cast, I didn't want to cast Shield Slam there. Just thought we might have to. Oh, good morning, Redbeard. What up, Schmiley? How are you, dude? Miss Dreads. Has he posted anything on Twitter? Twitter.com. Dreads? Of a picture of his baby or anything? Oh, he did. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. That man created a human being. Holy shit. Hey, Cluck. Could bump hero power, like draw 1 card. I don't know actually. I think this is probably better. If we get the Rush Dragon, it's not great. If we get the Mummy, it's pretty good though. Kargot's pretty sick too. We'll do it that way. One, he can't silence it, and it's just great in a long game against the priest to have it. And we get to push 4 face damage this way, so we give up 3 health for the prime guaranteed in the deck. This is also garbage, as well as the extra face damage, which isn't huge, but it's all right. Yeah, I mean, it's a far cry from Dragon Lackey and a Spell Lackey, and even Evolve would have been good. Rush and deal 2, probably decent as well. Oh well. It's not me who had the baby, it's Dreads. When are you gonna create a human being? I don't know about that. Also, I don't know what that is. But soon. Maybe. Actually gonna put it on here. I don't really want to give him like a death target, like to have like the best target on our board be a death target. Create the human being. I don't know how to do that. I don't have Twitter, but he did on Discord. Oh man. Darn it. That's a high roll. Darn it. I mean, know how to do it. Just had the best idea of anyone of all time tonight. We should send Dreads a mug that says Quinn, his son's name, on it, but it's heat sensitive and Owen appears when you put hot water in. That'd be great. I think he would probably not like that. This is so sick now. And we don't really need it specifically, but that's great. No 0-3, but easy 12 Quins. Oh man, that poor guy. that poor man. I think I'd rather just take shield block. Brawl's kind of. Yeah, you know what? Let's take the brawl in case he has like a grave runes or something that we can't really answer. And then after we answer it, we can brawl maybe, like worst case scenario. Or I guess if he death wings us, we can get a 50-50 or something. We take 6. Could take 6. Also just trade in the 3. That's probably worth it, right? I'll swing 2. We missed one turn of the weapon, but we can kind of fuck up an ooze for a turn too. Not that I'm expecting to get oozed, but getting the face damage in is kind of relevant. We're gonna trade that off too. Just no apotheosis, no grave runes sort of thing, no splits. Let's start with the lackey over the taunts as well. Could be Doomsayer. I'd be unhappy. Hey Fraggy. Hey Buttspot. I should send him a message, but he's probably busy. Well, with the breastfeeding and all. Dragon Queen is active, so let's just get that. What the fuck? This will have 6 attacks, so let's throw that in. And hit him for as much as we can. Are dormant minions immune to brawl? Yes. So if we brawled while this was dormant, it wouldn't die. And same on his side of the board. You can't interact with them in any way. 8-1 is definitely better than 7-1. So we'll try to get Gan'arg in our opener 4 more times. It's my goal, and then try to win. Yeah, that's the plan. This is our first run of the night, right? Yeah, not bad. Not bad for a first run. Such a great mind you are, Red. Are you making fun of me? How do I check this? What am I checking? I want to look at the mugs. Mugs with words that change. on temperature. Is that a thing? How do you find out how to make a mug like this? Heat sensitive coffee mugs. No, that doesn't. They change color. You can buy some that change color. I mean, I'm sure they exist, right? That'd be nice to send him. Ooh, nice. Once we get the Gan'arg, we can keep some of these little shitters a little easier. Are there salt sensitive mugs? Dredz has gotten very salty over the last little while. That's okay though. That's okay. We're playing against Tim. That's a good name. That's a good name for a human. I'm gonna probably just play this. If he didn't play anything, I'd play these, but... not bad. We do have other taunts in the deck, right? Cartoot. Actually not many, huh? We have another Information, though. Which could be a good hit. But even if we're just hitting one hit here, pretty reasonable. We slap there so that this doesn't free kill the, no, yeah. So this doesn't free kill that. Oh, Bat Rider's pretty good too. You know what? Let's just do that. Have a clear board. This is decent. This is decent. Decent. We're gonna like already start play. We're gonna start playing around. Is that English? Start playing around scheme and those type of things. We'll consider all of that stuff. I think we actually do this. It's like we just don't want to commit too much to the board. And I'm gonna take this one just because again. These like shaman priest long control matches. I think you want a Kargoth actually in your deck. Like Batterhead's really good, but it's nice to have just like a card that can get in there and maybe bring you back or maybe steal the game. Wow, that's so good. Except I want to play this next turn. Maybe we go wide. If he like lightning storms us or schemes us here, we can re-go wide. We double trade. Probably just play the Armadillo. We go this guy, and into the fray. That's kind of nice too. We get a little bit of face damage, get the dormant down, get the buffs down. That's pretty sick. This is not your room. This is my new room. I live here now, in Casa del Farta in Sao Paulo, Brazil. You're welcome to join. Everything is powered by the power of farts. It's kind of revolutionary in some ways. Alright, so this will eat the Hex. And then this will kill him. Almost. What if we don't play that and we just play this and this? We push 3 down to 14. And then he might die next turn, right? Because we'll have 5, 10, 13, 16. Maybe that's better, actually. Funny enough. Like if he doesn't taunt or heal this turn, like he may think, oh, you know, I don't need an Earthquake or I don't need to, you know, I'm trying to make it to Eye of the Storm, Agatha Scheme. Like we kill him through those things with this play. Play Armadillo. The problem is you get hexed. He gets the free kill here. He has a 3-1. He drops a 4. And all of a sudden we lose the game, you know? Not lose the game, but now we're like very susceptible to not winning the game. And like we can still just set up kind of a 2-turn here. Feels weird, but I do think this was right. And like now you can just kill him with the Croc, but you're so much safer against the Hex. Which, I mean, come on, it's an 8-1 Shaman. You know you play this. He's anti-69, we're pro-69. He left his old foot wall behind, he's starting a new one. Dude, Donnie, I have some good news, I have some bad news. The good news is that it's not a baby foot wall. The bad news is it's multiplying faster, it's out of control, his foot walls. We got a garage here where there's the trash bins are in the garage and the laundry is on site in the garage. It's fucking filthy in there. That is bad news for the foot wall, or good news, depending on how, you know. Except I think the foot wall is going to become sentient a lot quicker and kill us all here. I don't even want to show you, it's filthy. It's like spreading. It's all over the place. Armadillo eating Hex is good. No, meh, both plays seem good. The problem with it is kind of what I was talking about is the Hex means he keeps his minion and can develop a 4. And then we don't kill him with the Alakir if he hexes. And well, I guess the Alakir gets buffed. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, they're both great. It doesn't really matter. He's probably not coming back. But if he doesn't heal there, then we're protected against the Hex and still present lethal. So it's just kind of covering, like, you know he has a Hex. They always have a Hex. And bad players keep Hex in their opener, I think. Which is why you always get Hexed on curve, it feels like. But I think it's a bad keep. Anyway. Yeah, there's not... You're winning either way, probably, so... But you just don't want him to get to like that walking fountain, clear your board, heal 8, then Eye of the Storm, or like Earthquake you or whatever, then Eye of the Storm. Then all of a sudden, like, you're chasing from so far behind. Are you able to use a Prime subscription if you're only on a free trial? I don't know. I think you actually are. But you could try. I'm sure you can cancel your Prime still. I think that you can, though. Hopefully no Embiggen, but if he does, then, you know, sure. No Gan'arg hurts us, though. Wow. What a scum lord. It's not giving me the option. Oh, maybe not then. But I appreciate you trying. Chat says no, which is probably good. It's probably fair. We do this, he bumps 1, he hero powers. We do this, he hero powers and bumps 1. Let's just do the one that's more mana efficient then. Potato. That's actually really good for him. Oh, that trade is good for us though, I think. Wow, what an opener. If he buffs his board next turn, we do just lose, but we can't really stop that, so. We can turn off the fucking next Gibberer, though. Like, he goes Power of the Wild, he gets free trade, push 4. We're gonna be so far behind. This isn't as bad. That'd be Mega Dead to Whirlwind, true. We don't have Whirlwind though. It's all kind of shit, huh? Somehow our hand is shit too. Such a good early game, but I guess it's not good against a board full of shitty 1/1s. I could do that. Maybe that's just worth it. Throw that away. I think we throw this away. Could look for a taunt, but I don't feel like adding cards to our hand against this guy's start is the best idea. Maybe the stealth kills a Yeti next turn with this could be nice. He bumps there, that's actually better for us. How long have I been streaming for? Like today? Almost an hour, almost 2 hours. In general, since May 2018. We've been streaming like pretty much full-time, quote-unquote. Although it's pretty full-time, but I've been streaming more what I consider full-time since January 2019. Like, not tonight. How long have you been streaming for? Yeah, like May 2018 to January 2019. I probably did like 30 to 40 hours a week. Now I'm doing closer to like 50 to 60 hours a week. I split from a kind of toxic relationship January 2019. And then I didn't really know what to do with my life. I didn't have a job, technically. Well, I sort of did, not really. But I didn't really have a job, so I was like, I'll just stream all the time, hope for the best. So far, it's worked. Do you have any other sources of revenue? No. So if you're thinking about using a Twitch Prime ever, it is appreciated. But if not, don't worry about it, sweetheart. I think we're dead here. What's our record? 9-2? Well, it'd be worse. It costs 4.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
I need something with 4 power. I think I actually do play this. I need to kill that. And during that period of time, the Boof and Funnel was getting a good workout. That's true. I always recommend supporting Red Beard. He's my favorite beard. Take that, Regis Kilbin. Take that. I thought you sold ice cream. I haven't been doing that for a while. As the stream has picked up, I've been okay to not sell ice cream.
You know what I mean?
Take that, Rasputin. What are my top 3 classes? Warrior, Priest,
Leftover diarrhea.
Druid, or Warlock, probably. Kibler is also competing in the beard department these days. Take that, Kibler. Runner is absolutely insane in Arena. Good God. Yeah, the card's nuts. I mean, we weren't winning this game regardless of Runner. The real problem is we didn't hit our Gan'args, and he had a pretty insane start beyond Runner. GG, was that you, Purg? If it was, then I feel less bad about getting whooped, because people who whoop me should definitely subscribe. I'm giving a lot to Twitch. Redbearder's my #1 streamer, mainly because he lets me fart.
Me and his money.
All I want is presents. Well, I'm not gonna plug it up. Come on, buddy. You know, I ain't got the right stopper. That's opening where he can dump his entire hand and then Runner on 5. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't feel too bad about it. Most games, it was more about our opener, right? Like, we kind of had a crappy turn 3 and a crappy turn 4, which is kind of hard to do in our deck, but we did. So. Hey, Kedjuan, thanks for the sub, dude. You don't have to do all that. I appreciate it though. Oh man, I have 3 Gan'args and 2 games we got out Gan'arged. I don't know. We'll be able to get that and that out. Maybe we go 2, 3, 4. Kind of annoying though. Only annoying that we have so many Gan'args, and actually relatively few games did we get an early Gan'arg, I feel. Maybe we got the right amount, but it felt like we could have got more. We hard mold for it a couple of times too. There hasn't been a Spooderman appearance in quite a while. I actually, the Spider-Man outfit, it's not here anymore. I don't know what Spider-Man's up to. It's actually my first sub ever. I haven't been able to sleep much, and your streams have been really nice, so I appreciate that a lot. And what is nice, I think, for you maybe, is, oh, I don't want to play that. Perhaps. Because I don't really take nights off, so that's good. I'm gonna go phase 2. I want these swings getting taken care of earlier rather than later. Dude, if I can get 1 attack, that's insane. Do non-subscribing viewers contribute a fair amount to your revenue? Does just watching you help support you in any significant way? Yes. Not so much in like a pure like revenue sense, because the ad revenue is like nothing, and that's kind of all you get from people watching your stream. But I've actually talked about it. I'd rather have half as many subs and twice as many viewers if I could. Now, if I could have twice as many subs and the same amount of viewers, or twice as many subs or whatever, or have as many twice as many viewers and the same amount of subs, that's cool too. But if you have like 1,000 viewers, you can actually like you'll be open to more sponsorships and, you know, other aspects you'll be able to make more money from via Twitch. But if you're only gonna have 500 viewers, or only gonna have 100 viewers, or only gonna have 50, having more subs helps a lot. So it's kind of like the bigger you get, the less like a non-sub viewer means from a revenue sense. Not like everybody means, you know, the same amount to me. Maybe TKE Smalls is a little higher, maybe Rose Gold or Red Zesty or, you know, Donnie Vermillion or whatever, but, you know, everybody means a lot, I guess. Anyway, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth here. Maybe I already did. You know, you guys are great. Chat support is huge, just keeping the flow of chat going. That's true. And like, I'd much rather have somebody that watches the channel that, you know, the community likes and I like, and they're fun, and they never donate a dime. That's fine. That's way better than somebody donating 50 subs and then being a dick and spouting out terrible things, or, you know, I'd much rather not have that. Is a sub or direct donation better? It's a really good question. I've never really figured out. I get more money from a sub, or I'm sorry, from a donation, which is good because you need money to live. But some people have been gifted a sub and then they give 10 subs, or they come back every day because they got a Redbeard sub, and then they become an important part of the community as well. So both are important, and I think they're probably equivalently important. Probably is how I've kind of rationalized it in my head. Sorry, Red. Wait, why are you saying sorry? Other people pay Red more if you hang out here. Yeah, yeah. Unsubbing to afford the extra power to watch you on another service. Another device. Kill me. Someone gifted me a sub once and now Red makes me work 6 hours a day on a stream setup. It's totally worth it. I had to do it, I'm sorry. How about I do live? Good bump. Ping, drop the 1. That's kind of nice. I was gonna drop this, but try to come to your stream more often since every little bit helps. I'm just really glad to see people still streaming Arena. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's like you don't have to make an effort if you're, you know, if you do, cool. You don't have to. If you stop in, like, that's always nice. I like saying hi to people. I like having more viewership, and you know, if that means other people find the stream and we can continue to grow, awesome. If it means like we're gonna, you know, a couple hundred of us are gonna be friends the rest of our lives, then so be it.
Pay that man his
You don't have
money.
people in here spurting shit. Red has to talk to himself, and we don't want none of that. No, no, nobody wants that. I start drawing cards now, I think so. I wasn't going to, but in terms of the value game that's going on here, you need the board clear? Maybe. Maybe we want the Ysera though. I lurk nightly. I've seen you a lot. I recognize your name. That's not good. Real Rose Gold is always lurking to hear nice things. Remember that day I was saying nice things about her and then she popped up and she's like, hey, Red Beard. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm glad I wasn't talking shit about that kind lady. I remember that vividly. I just want a clear board. Use my 8 on 8, get a minion down, maybe try to stick Ysera. Not that I'm super worried right now, but you never know. Nah, I'm into insults. Tell me my nose is big. Is it? I'm gonna go on the Discord. Oh god, what was that? I don't think it's big, is it? How about this? How about this insult? Maybe this is going too far. Your butt is only the second nicest butt I've seen in the Discord. Second to gesticulates. That guy's got a... He got a smooth thingamabob back there. Alright, that was too far. That's too much. What did he do? He did nothing? Interesting. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have traded this off in case he has a brawl. I don't want an extra shitter on the board. I mean, that's just true. That's clearly a lie. I don't know who to believe. Actually, I do. Not gesticulate. Alright, so he's got an execute. That's fine. We played around to execute the best we could. Or he has a Plague of Wrath, which is actually bad too. Just trying to keep outvaluing him. That's all we're really trying to do. Don't really care about the face damage so much, but we'll get a little in this turn. Don't want to commit too hard into Brawl, but... You know, I learned to get better at Arena, but I always lose round 2. I can give you some privates lessons. Yeah, I like Arena. I'm good at it. Kind of okay at it, I think. Sometimes. Round 2's the toughest round, though. I think all can agree on that. Oh, that was Rose Gold telling pay him? Pay him. Pay that man his money. What's this? Somebody sent me an Instagram photo. What is this?
Pay that man his money.
What is this Instagram? Can't hear it. Alright, I gotta... Oh god, what's that? I don't want to send it back to it. I gotta kill that. Here. I have no idea what we're doing. I started streaming a bit. Most people just assume that I want to get some huge stream with tons of money coming in, but I really find streams to your size way more appealing and inspiring. I want to find a cool community to play games and talk with. Streaming is fun. It's hard. It's not easy to grow. I'm gonna kill that. I could dream it, but then I gotta deal with it next turn, right? So I might as well deal with it this turn. Do Red's plays make sense, or would your plays turn out differently? Alright, I'm gonna talk about my plays this game to try to teach people about Arena, or maybe to help Rose Gold get past level 2. He's losing round 2. I'm betting the draft is more relevant than the plays. Well, that's not a he. The real Rose Gold is a beautiful lady. Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby. But yeah, the draft plays a big part in how your games go. Let's see. Let's talk about Hearth. We played Gan'arg on 1. Can coin out the 3. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep it all. I actually have no idea. I don't want to end up with like more expensive cards. These are cheap enough and these are good enough that I figure we can kind of navigate through, right? At least through the early game. Oh, I love this song. I do pretty well at Arena, 6.5 average, but I tend to draft a bit too greedy and trade too much. Not sure how to convince myself to correct that. Do you think you really average that high? Do you make the leaderboard all the time? I'm not trying to talk shit or nothing, but I thought I averaged around 6.5 before I started streaming, and I don't think I did. 6.5 would make it on the leaderboard all the time, or almost all the time. Do I recommend Hearth Arena? I do. I think it's a really useful tool for newer players and experienced players. I just find it makes, for me, I think it makes drafting less fun. And I've kind of talked about it before. You see these scores all the time where you're like, oh, this card's, you know, 100 and this card's 20, but I like this card. I want to take it, but I can't take it because it's got a big green number. I mean, that's a bad example, but like, let's say these two. You're like, oh, I love playing Candle Taker, but it says I should always take Og Merchant, and then you just kind of feel bad all the time about your picks. I don't like that. We're just gonna keep playing threes on curve. Like, we have 2 minions, we got a weapon, we can play Gan'arg next turn. We don't have to swing. We got a pretty sick play here if we can get rush. What is a leaderboard? There's an arena leaderboard. You can find it on Blizzard's website. I don't play enough runs. Oh, okay, maybe that's fair. I feel like the more runs you play, the lower your average gets in a big sample size. Well, over a big sample size, you know? I'm gonna get the 4/4, just gonna kill this guy. Not gonna waste the swing because next turn we're almost certainly gonna go Gan'arg Dwarf. So we have to wait 2 turns to get our weapon back. He takes the free trade. Oh, it's fine. You only make leaderboard if you play enough. Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, what?
oh my god, celebrate that. We don't have to swing this turn, we have to swing next turn, which lets us kill a minion if he plays one. My sample's pretty big over the years. I just don't play enough over a single month. They do 2 months now, if you ever wanted to try. They do the leaderboards are every 2 months for the last little while. Wow, that's insane. The card's nuts. Would love to play this. This is not bad. This is too slow. It's good for next turn. Depends on what 1-drop we get, I guess. Really don't want to skip next turn. What do our draws look like? Like we're not gonna have a good play next turn. Okay. Is that worth it? I don't know about that. Depends what he has, but having the 5 burn and another axe coming kind of makes me want to go face there. You know your highest leaderboard stats? Yeah, 8 point something. No, I guess technically no then. I don't know my exact highest. 8 point something. But I think I got top 10 of once or twice. I don't usually push for the leaderboard. I've been like top 25, I know. I think I've been top 10 once or twice. But I like to play for fun more than anything and still do well. I mean, I'm not like, oh, I never make the leaderboard because I play for fun. I make the leaderboard all the time and have fun. So I think that's more my thing. I wouldn't stream 7 or 8 hours a day grinding, you know, every play out and not reading chat, and I don't think that's my style. That's your highest? That's not good. Yum Pickles, thanks for the sub. Rose Gold and Yum Pickles subbing to this channel? My god. What a day. What a miraculous day.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I guess we're killing both. Oh, but I can keep this alive. Okay, so let's take this. And hope to draw well. He's got a good deck. I like your style, bro. Dillinger, I like you. Hey, everybody's getting hype for Yum Pickles. We got hype for Rose Gold, right? Rose Gold, the Rose Gold. It matters the most how the player considers themselves. Red is rather a streamer than a leaderboard player, so it means his plays are much more entertaining, but not that efficient. Well, I make the leaderboard still, so just keep that in mind, you know, let's keep that fact in mind. It's pretty good. Means our weapon doesn't break this turn. You'll be able to make it. I know you would be able to make it. No, I do make it. Let's be clear. I think I've made the leaderboard. I think I've made more leaderboards than almost anybody. I used to make all 3 servers. But I got tired of not getting all the golden cards on one collection, so. Is Warlock good? I think it's the 2nd or 3rd highest win rate. I think everything's pretty consistently playable right now, except maybe Mage. But Mage is fun, so I still take it. Checked and I didn't make the leaderboard. It takes about 6.75 and only 6 on Asia since I play on both. And I play other modes, I probably don't get enough runs. Yeah, that could be. Weird loves gold. I love the golden cards. They look nice. And I like going to my collection and seeing all the golden cards. Look at this, watch this. Watch this, Donnie. Look how many golden cards I got. This is just my druids. Look at that. Look at all this, I got a lot of gold cards. I need more though. I need more, Donnie. If I don't get more golden cards. Golden Tyrantus, favorite golden art? That's actually hard to pick. My favorite card. Oh, that's nice. My favorite card of all time is Elise from Ungoro. I opened this one in a pack. I love that card. Not that good, but he's cool, man. This is pretty sick. Golden art. I love that. Blah, 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 blah. I only have one golden paladin card? Legendary? This is pretty sick. Lyra is one of my favorite cards. Golden Mal'Ganis? I don't think I have a golden Mal'Ganis. Oh, I love golden Bandersmosh. I love that guy. Sounds like me when I'm, you know, in the middle of Redbeard's special hour, you know, where he's not to be disturbed. Oh, I love this card. Not the art so much, but fuck, I love that card. One of my favorites. I do like this card a lot too. That's one of my absolute favorites. Golden art. Elise is my favorite card of all time. I like the art for this a lot too. Always really like this guy. Oh, Octosari too. I love the colors. Just love the pink, the little bit of green. Octosari is a great card. And then Yogg-Saron's my second favorite, and I do like the art a lot. Just sick, the lightning, and I like Hearthstone. That's what face Redbeard makes when he's in liquor equilibrium. All right, let's try to get 12 wins. A golden Temporis looks good. I opened that, and then I got so many. If we had a Red Salt command 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, or whenever Temporis was around, I got so many Temporis. Like, I got so many Dragon's Call. Is that what it's called? The 2-mana warrior card that gives you 2 dragons. Like, I would get double Temporis all the time. Nothing better than Golden Yogg. For some reason, I swear there was an algorithm that the gold version performance was better. It was just good. I hope so. I hope that they did that on accident. So many Tempori. And who else? The fucking bone dragons from the Frozen Throne. The 6-mana 6/5 would always give me Temporis. Masters qualifiers ended. I have barely played any Hearthstone. That's my main mode. Friendly challenges and tournaments. Oh, okay. I wish they had it on Twitch still. I hope that it comes back soon or at some point. I don't know how long it's on YouTube for, but I just lost interest once it was on YouTube. But I always liked the Hearthstone competitions, like I like competitive constructed. I don't like playing it, but I like watching it. Boner Drake, yeah. That was him. Oh god. Oh, is it my turn? Oh god. I'm bad with card names? Me too. I don't ever remember the card names, but I don't need to. Oh my god, this hand's not great, but well, it's great, but it's not Gan'arg. Flame Drayman. Did you vote? I did. I voted by mail. Oh, sick pirate. That's good and fun. Those without eye. Good that he uses coin. Good that we have a decent curve here. We won't just get steamrolled, I don't think. Could ping something and I guess drop the 2. So I need to trade this off. Just want to control the board the best we can and hopefully let our late game value do its thing. Not hitting Gan'arg just kind of sucks in the 12 win game, but whatever. I got scared into voting by those commercials say people can look up if you do or don't. What does it matter if they look it up and you don't? We're gonna just keep him, again, game plan's in the early game pretty straightforward. Just keep him off the board. Our draw's kind of like sputtering here. Value's good, but not on turn 4 or 5. This could be good, but we don't know exactly what it's gonna be. Play that and that. Play that on 6 with the 1, but again, they're good cards, but they're understated. Everything here is understated, so we have to be conscientious of that. Now it's not so bad, because at least he has to use the hero power and break his weapon. We're just gonna keep playing on curve though. Give us the most flexibility with our mana later. I told people I was going to. Like on the phone or whatever when they ask you. I mean, whatever. It's good to vote. You just want to make sure you're educated on whatever subjects you're voting on. Wow, okay. Interesting. Good rush. What rushes are we looking for? The dragon will cost 5, so I can't kill that and keep a minion. The 3-drop is not good here. The mummy, because I'll have to trade off more. Kargoth and Fishy are very good, because then we can get the 1-drop down too. We could always just go burglar, charge, trade, and then we're gonna fall behind because he's gonna have a 5-drop. All right, I guess it's worth it to roll the dice. That's pretty bad actually. Okay, shovel's very good. It's nice to have the broom, but we don't have a good broom hand. I'm gonna take shovel. Just because we have the lackey and the charge, so even if he goes there and there, we can still get that, but this is a pretty big deal. Room lets you rush your 4-drop? Yeah, that's true. Probably just gonna eat the cycle now. Oh wait, no. Maybe we're not. Only get one. I mean, that could be good. We're just trying to set up a cycle, have him commit to the board. Maybe, you know what's funny is against the Demon Hunter, it's like we may want to just wait on his cycle. So he bumps here, spawns a bunch of stuff, cycles, and then we cycle his cycle. We should probably consider that. If I can hold off on casting cycle, I'd like to. Cycle here, any good? 2, rush 1. Probably I want to wait. Maybe I don't. Voted for mandatory forced farting for anyone 17 years and older. 18 and older in California. Too risky? Too risky to do what? I don't want to take 9. We play that, we have 5 mana, which means this plus this and rush. Means he has a 4/3 or a 5/1. Only has 3 cards. Too risky to wait? Too risky to wait. You might be right, but what? We kill 2 things, get 2 3/3s? He has a 5/1. He tyrants us, we lose. I think we do wait. I'm not sure about that. That's close. We take 5, but we can rush something big down, and we have the life gain here. I'm just really worried about, like, if you're the first to cycle and he has a cycle, then you kind of just lose. Cycle's no good here, but we can hit that, which is nice. Could play this now, or the crocodile. I guess crocodile's better, huh? He's gonna trade and then bump. Hey, Dealy, hey. Charge the other 3/3 into the 5/1. I wanted to leave the 5/1 up. 5/1's easier to kill. We have 2 wand makers, live wire. It's not a ton. We don't have a ton of pings. I guess we got an upgrade as well. I think we had a lot of outs. You got Boom Squad too for a damage lackey, maybe. A lot of ways. Like, I'm not really worried about our HP because I knew we had this coming back. So like 1 or 2 HP is not a big deal. I mean, I don't want to take a 20 damage or whatever. Could Cyclone and Charged was an option? That's true. I think it was a bad play, but it was an option, I suppose. It's like we do kind of the exact same thing, only we keep a cycle in our hand, which is pretty valuable. Alright, I mean, if that last card is a cycle, then fuck them, right? We get 5 base damage in. Wonder how valuable that is. You cycle Gan'arg in formation? So I don't want to take that, so we're just gonna trade then. That last one's cycle. Well, it's a great taunt to get if that is cycle, so. What does 7 cost card do? It's stupid. It deals 3 to all minions, both sides of the board, and everyone that dies gets a 3/3 summon for us. Too powerful. Kind of an asinine card. We rush. And hero power 2. Rush, trade, trade. We can croc one. Honestly, this ain't the worst Tunnel Blaster time. What does he do against the Tunnel Blaster? Problem is I don't deal with the 3-1. Oh no, I got a 1 cost? Oh no. Well. We could croc our own guy, depending on what he does. It's funny, if he has something that dies to it, then he just has to kind of trade everything in or play nothing. Which is also good for us. Nice taunts, yeah, not the best. Alright, 1 bad draw here, and we're pretty good then, because, well, there goes that plan. Because then, like, a cycle's not quite so punishing, because we can just play, like, 2 big minions and win the game, but now we can't do that, necessarily. You can go 3-3. I'm just gonna play this. Hello, hey Odin, how are you, man? Yeah, we're probably gonna actually end up losing this game now, which is kind of sad. A couple of high rolls. Like, top deck Drake roll probably at this stage of the game the best target he could. Five, 3. Feels bad. Hey man, what up, Alex? How are you? Not as bad, depending on what he has, I guess. He's got to take that trade, doesn't he? Still kind of awkward for us. I don't really want to take that forward now. It does put us in range of certain things. Could rush 1, taunt 1. The rat could be good also. New roomie's cool with the braps you're churning out. What's a brap? Hey, wifey. What's a brap? Is that like farts? $12 is good. 12 is the most you can get. You're the best. Hey, thanks, man. Livewire. Actually, we barely ever got to cast Livewire. I actually think for as many Gan'args as we had, we definitely didn't get as many out early as I would have liked or guessed. Best card for us was probably just a solid deck. The Gan'args were pretty sick. Livewire is pretty nuts though. I like that card. I'm here to advise you. I don't know what that means. 3 Gan'args, easy 12. It definitely wasn't as easy as I would have thought. Golden depth charge, golden sigil runner. You gotta love Blizzard giving me 245 gold and some useless. I mean, I'd rather have golden cards than extra packs or dust, so I'll take it. The gold would have been nicer.